Alright, we're doing this video to kind of follow up with our little blog post about rabbit husbandry. And so we're out here at our cages. We've only got one male and 3 females. We keep the male on the far left. And then the way it works is we'll breed this one and then keep track, and on the 28th day we'll put some straw down in the little nest box. And you see that she gave birth about 2 weeks ago, and they're all open and eyes are open and running around. As a matter of fact, they're getting through the hole that we've cut in for the water and kind of go from cage to cage. But she ate the straw and kicked the rest of the straw out after she gave birth to those. And then when she gives birth, we'll go ahead and breed the next one in line, and by the time that the first ones are weaned, that one will be giving birth, and then the same way when she gives birth we'll breed that one. And that way we've got one that's always taking a break, one that's pregnant, and one that's nursing. And after about 4 weeks in the cage, they're ready to be weaned. And rather than taking them all out at one time, what we do is we just take one a day or so and let her kind of dry up naturally. They've been giving us anywhere from 9 to about 15 baby rabbits each time, and generally about 10 or so of them will survive to be weaned. When we breed, what we do is we take the female and carry her over to the male's cage, and we're not going to show that because we don't want dislikes from the PETA folks for rabbit porn, and also because all of them are either bred or they're resting. When it's hot like this, what we like to do is we keep some little water bottles in the freezer, and we'll give them so they can lean up next to them. And you can see it's probably about time to do that because they seem to be a little hot. Down here at the bottom where we've got the poop, the way we deal with that is we throw a little bit of worms in there, and the worms digest some of that, and it kind of keeps the smell down. Then over here on the side, this is our grow-out cage, and we just butchered our last rabbit out of the cage, so there's nobody in there. Now, you shouldn't keep rabbits together after about 3 months or so, because then they'll start fighting, and a little bit longer after that they'll start trying to breed. But since they only stay in the cage about a month or so, they're all butchered out by the time they get to be about 3 months of age. So really, we're no experts at this. We've only been doing it, I don't know, about 6-7 months or so, but we've had a couple successful litters, and we butchered probably, I don't know, about 30 rabbits out of the deal. So really, that's about all there is to it. One other thing that we do besides the ice water is we like keeping them free of bugs, and we use diatomaceous earth. We kind of sprinkle on them and rub into their fur, because we don't want to use any kind of pesticides or anything not natural. Partly for the bees and partly because that's just the way we are. And now I will tell you one thing with the babies. You might think the mother's not taking care of them because she doesn't seem to nurse them very much, but that milk is really thick and has a lot of calorie for the amount. And so she usually only nurses about once a day, and she normally does it in the nighttime, you know, when she's all left alone. But for some reason, the one we've got in there now, she's been kind of crazy. She's been sneaking through that little hole in the fence and getting over to the male, and we keep adding wire and she keeps pulling it up and getting over there. So, you know, I don't know what's up with her today, but anyway, that's all there's to it. And you can read our actual blog post on this online at www.tandgun.com. Thanks.
I've got a plan.